Alright, we're gonna do a little garden tour. Maybe we better turn it this way. So just open the front door to the house. And those are the new plants that Tammy had me save. I can never remember their name. Slowly pan down our wall. So this papaya tree that's dead gave us about 300 papayas, I think. At least 200. And it did not like me pushing it over at all. So here we go. There's some basil down there. That's one basil plant. In the cups are all papaya babies. They all coming up underneath that big papaya right there. And I put them in the cup. We have berries. See the berries? Look in the background, you'll see berries. We'll be over there in a minute. Corn didn't do so great. There is little corn husks. Let's see if they got kernels. I'm not so sure what we got here. Let's see. Oh, look, we're going to be eating corn. Gotta tell Reese when he wakes up. There's all the kale. The vine there is a sweet potato. Got a bunch of sweet potato. A bunch of kale. A little bit of sugar cane. Some beans. Some of these beans took the little drought we had real hard. That's a volunteer tomato plant. This little corner got baked really good last week. I gave them water, but it didn't help. You can see the bean plants took it hard. Nice pepper plant. Been babying that thing for 6 months. Another one. 3 more, and another tomato plant that came up on its own. And the beans aren't taking it so hard here. And that's the Brussels sprout plants. That tomato plant is probably 10 foot tall, but I'm just letting it crawl all over the papaya. That tomato plant is 10 foot tall. I've got it staked up with the bamboo. It's huge. It's one tomato plant. Here, we'll put the mailbox in it to give you perspective on how big that joker really is. It is massive. Alright, it's getting to be a long video. I know people don't like long videos, but gotta show you the butternut squash. Look at this one. I don't even think Tammy knows it's there. And I don't see any bug damage. Don't tell the bugs. Okay, we got the Japanese. I'm not sure if it's Japanese, but it is an Asian eggplant. They look pretty good, huh? There's a Asian basil. Gonna be as tall as me soon. There's that monster tomato plant that does not give me very many tomatoes. Doesn't have very many tomatoes on it for a big old plant, but it does have some. And we're in high hopes. See, there's a nice tomato coming right there. So the squash, carrots are on their way out. Squash is struggling. We'll come back down and show you the berries real good in a minute. There's another volunteer tomato plant. It has some green tomatoes on it. Squash is having trouble. But I think they'll make it. And there's some old granddaddy scallions right there. Aren't they pretty? Let's go back down and look at the berries because they're all ripe. Try to give you a good. We just picked them, so there'd be a lot more ripe ones. Look at all the berries right there. Isn't that amazing? They went crazy. Part of that vine died there. If you look in the background right now, you'll see Tammy's sunflowers. And that'll be the end of the garden tour. I'll go over there and show you the stuff. Those berries are really kicking out some berries right now. This is my front yard, folks. You keep your front yard however you want. See my nice pepper plant? With the big old peppers on it. Hopefully you can see that. Look in the background there. There's a tomato plant growing up underneath the papaya and the rose bush. And then there's another one here. And it's growing on top of my bonsai elm plant. You can barely see because the tomato has it covered up. See a stalk of corn? Isn't that cool? We're gonna eat our own corn soon. My little jalapenos I gotta show off. Growing in the coffee pot. Coffee. Here we go. Here's the end of the show. In the background is a pomegranate tree. Isn't she beautiful? She's gonna be huge. That's my berries. Lots of berries on those jokers. We've been picking them too. Got quarts full. Back off the flowers a little. The tallest one. It's probably 12 foot if it's a foot. It's probably more like 14. Look how tall it is. Beautiful. Long video, but a lot of garden. It's going to change soon. That's my pride and joy right there. One of them anyhow, as far as papaya goes. It was hard to get it to grow right there in the corner by the road and the driveway. And then bring you over and show you we got some Brussels sprouts coming. Tomato plant's sick. Look how big the vine is. That's all blackberries. And then what's that right there? Oh, it's a huge bonsai rosemary bush. Isn't she beautiful? And she's got a volunteer growing next to her. Blackberry bush with the pomegranate. Isn't that cool? That oak tree's got to go soon. It's going to be shading everything. And look at that papaya bush. I reckon that's the end of the show, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. DonnyMichael's garden.